What's up, my peeps? Today I want to talk about the conscious community. All right, I wrote down some things because I'll probably forget some of this shit. I'm going to talk about the things that I love and I hate about the conscious community. First of all, let me explain what the conscious community is. In African American communities, there are a group of people who have certain beliefs and ideas on what could help advance the people in black communities. A lot of black communities tend to be just stricken with poverty. So since they're in a mess, you have a group of people that have ideas and beliefs that they believe that can help advance people and get them up out of the situation that they have. It's so many different beliefs, so many different ideas, so I can't really give you all of those. I can't break down all of those different ideas and beliefs to you to give you a more detailed explanation about what the conscious community is. But in a nutshell, you have a group of people who have beliefs and ideas that they feel could uplift the black community, okay? These are the things that I love about the conscious community, and these are the things that I hate about the conscious community, okay? One of the things, we're going to start with the love first. One thing that I love about the conscious community is the teachings of self-love, okay? I love the fact that you have a group of people there that are pushing for self-love. When you're poor, it's very easy to fall into that slump and that belief that your life is just not going to be anything. You're not motivated to do anything. And when you don't have confidence, it could fuck you up in a lot of areas in life. It can fuck you up, obviously, with getting a relationship. You really have a hard time getting a relationship, an intimate relationship, when you are not confident. When you're not confident, you may not apply for an advancement or upgrade to a position that you have at your job because you feel like, you're qualified, but you're not qualified. They may not like you. Whatever it is keeping you from applying. It's the confidence is not there for you to apply. So it keeps you in a certain spot. You're stuck in the 10th grade for 3 years, So that's how it goes with that, all right? I love the fact that the conscious community teaches people that, hey, you're a beautiful person. No matter what your situation is, you're a very beautiful person. Keep your head up. There's a thing online where a lot of people make fun of people in the conscious community with this slogan. They say, we was kings. And let me tell you why a lot of people in the conscious community are heavy on teaching history, black history to people. It's because they want them to have that self-love, okay? Hold your head up because you come from a line of kings and queens, okay? That's why you have that. I know a lot of people make fun of it. I like the fact that they use history to teach people and uplift them with self-love. One of the things that I don't like about when they do that is they get too heavy into it and way too much in it that it keeps people living in the past. We need to be trying to move forward. But that's not even on my hate list. That's just something I came up on the fly. But, number one, self-love. Number two, I love the fact that they teach financial literacy, okay? They are very heavy on teaching entrepreneurship. And that's very, very necessary in a poor community, okay? Number one, that can give you confidence. That like is tying hand in hand with, the self-love and confidence because, if you feel like you know how to do something, you will, be more inclined to try to do it. So if you have a person that's teaching you how to do real estate, okay, you know how to do it because you've been under this guy, he's been giving you all the information you need, all the tools necessary for you to get that going for yourself, you'll have confidence to go out there and get it. And I like that. And they mainly teach that so people can buy back the community, so they can own the community. Some of them do. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you people know that there are a lot of people in the conscious community that teach you to go back to Africa. Okay, but a lot of them also teach you to learn entrepreneurship so you can buy the neighborhood, so this can be yours. Okay, and you know it's you can't do anything in this world without money, and they're not really teaching the things that they teach to people in schools. Okay, they're getting a lot more information when it comes to finances from leaders in the conscious community than they do at a teacher at school. Okay, those are facts. All right, now these two things that I love also coincide with things that I hate. These are the last two things, okay, that I love about the conscious community. I love the teaching of brother and sisterhood, okay, and keep in mind that this is going to coincide with something that I hate. All right, so the teaching of brother and sisterhood is very necessary in a African American community because there is a lot of violence in the African American community. And I think it's very needed, very necessary for people to teach brotherhood and sisterhood that, hey, that's not your neighbor, that's your brother. You know, those people down the street, those kids down the street, those are your little nieces and nephews. Those are your people. Okay, so don't hurt or murder your people. Don't steal from your people. Okay, I love that message of brother and sisterhood. We'll freeze right there. The last thing that I love, which also will coincide with something that I hate, is the question everything type of attitude that they have and that they give to people. I think it's very important that we do question everything. Okay, everything needs to be questioned because you get more information. Even if something is actual fact and you know it's a fact, if you keep questioning it, you might learn more things about it and become a master at it. Okay, so whatever it is, if you keep questioning why this math problem, if 2 + 2 = 4, if you keep questioning that, you might run into some more information and it might fucking lead you to be like a damn person that works for NASA or something, you know, because it's a lot that goes into math. All right, so I think it's great to question everything. All right, very especially in politics. Okay, because you never really get one truth, you get 4 or 5 truths in things in politics. So it's good to question everything, and it also makes you research. And we should research all the time. And when you're questioning everything, the only way to get answers is to research. All right. Now, let me go with how these things are also on the flip side of why I hate them. With brotherhood and sisterhood teaching, a lot of these guys contradict those teachings because they beef amongst each other. I'm talking about the leaders in the conscious community. Okay, now what I was saying at the top of the video, when I had mentioned that it's so many different ideas and there's so many different beliefs in the conscious community. All right, you have a big market of ideas and beliefs in the conscious community, and this causes a lot of debate. All right, and these guys with all these ideas and beliefs, they have no idea, but they look just like politicians. They preach against politicians, but they end up looking like politicians because they go at each other with these beliefs. And a lot of these debates are like counterproductive because when you have a certain belief and another guy in the conscious community have a certain belief and you guys debate it, what you're trying to do obviously is prove the other person wrong and prove why the people should follow you. All right. Now, when you defeat this guy's belief, you defeat him in a debate, and you got people who are like, man, my guy lost this debate. Maybe I've been following the wrong person. Okay. That makes him takes another turn in the road. He was heading somewhere when he was following this guy. He was heading somewhere. He was progressing when he was following this guy. But now you just threw him off course with this debate. So now he has to go and find out your information, which is going to take a while. And a lot of these people that you're teaching are older people, okay? It's a lot of older people guys in their like 30s and shit that should already be on a path or at their destination, all right, who are following you, and you're sending them in circles with these debates and all of these beliefs and not respecting each other's ideas and beliefs. It's no respect level to it. And what I mean by it turning into politics is with the debate, that's one example of how they debate each other. And you also got guys who take personal shots at each other. Guys are like start talking about this guy used to be a homosexual, and this guy right here, you know, he dates white women. He really not down for the black sisters. He's dating white women. And all of this shit gets you sidetracked. And you're throwing these smears on people, you know, and it's like, what does this have to do with uplifting the community? Nothing. And it also contradicts brother and sisterhood, because the people that are watching you smear each other, when they see that, they have no problem with smearing the person that you're saying is your brother or sister in the streets. Your neighbor is not your neighbor, he's your brother. But I can smear him because you're doing it too. And now you're not looking like brothers and sisters, you're looking like enemies, okay? So that's the thing that, you know, the brother and sisterhood teaching thing, I love it, but at the same time, I hate how they contradict it and don't lead by example. Okay. Now with the question everything, that's something that I don't like either. I love for people to question everything. I love that they teach people to question everything. But when it comes to the conscious community, I think this is how we got to the point of so many different ideas and beliefs. And this is how we get to the debate stage to cause divisiveness amongst the community. Because if a guy has a certain belief and idea, you questioning his ideas and beliefs, you questioning that, you're doing research on it. You're not doing the research to, you know, see if this guy's on the right path or this could be a productive path. You're not looking at it in that light, like maybe what he's teaching can get people on the right road. You're not researching it for that. You're not questioning that for that purpose. You're questioning it to take him down, to say that what he believes in is a fucking joke, okay? Every idea that comes out of this guy's head and all his beliefs are shit. He's teaching you bullshit. You're questioning everything within the conscious community just to take it down. It's counterproductive. It's crabs in a barrel. That's basically what it is, okay? So I don't like that, okay? I don't like, this is one that's standing within itself, is I don't like the just straight lecture, no action. I hate that. It's like more lectures, more debates, no action. Nobody is really active, okay? They're doing a lot of talking. They're doing a lot of debating. They're doing a lot of, you know, selling products and promoting entrepreneurship. That's great, okay? But nobody is hands-on. Like, people in the African American community, it would be nice if, like, you know, Dr. Umar Johnson would build that fucking school, okay? Like, are you really gonna, like, do these things? Like, things need to be done. You know, with the Black Panthers back in the days, they had a breakfast program and a medical program and stuff like that. Like, why are you not getting together to, like, build things in the hood? Like, every hood that I've seen, that I grew up in too, ain't no fucking grocery stores there. Like, why are you not building any grocery stores to promote this healthy lifestyle of eating that a lot of you guys promote? Like, why are you not putting those there? Why are there not any financial literacy buildings in the hood for people to go to, centers for them to go to get a real class about it, instead of having to subscribe to your YouTube channel to get the information or something like that? Like, I would like for it to be a lot more action than just lip service, okay? That would be nice. That's one of the things that I don't like about the conscious community, though, is that. The last thing that I don't like about the conscious community is a lot of them teach divisiveness, where the black people are pretty much, that's it. Anything outside of black is bad. Okay. They feel like any type of relationship you have with any other race is a problem. Okay. And I don't like how a lot of these people will somehow connect a black person to a white person and make it seem like it's a bad thing. Like, here's an example. Like Serena Williams, successful black woman, is a piece of shit because she's married to a white guy. I don't like that. Like, I don't think love is something that you can control. You can't control attraction. You can't control love. Those are two things that are out of your hands, okay? You can't look at a person and judge them because of what they're attracted to, unless it's something that's just fucking violent and brutal. Like if a person is attracted to little kids, okay, or if a person is attracted to violence, I can understand, the beef in that area. But if we're talking about two fully grown adults, okay, that are attracted to each other, I don't see the problem. Like, I really don't see the problem. Like, if the guy is with her and he loves her, what's the problem? The girl with the guy, what's the problem? What does their skin color have to do with anything? I know there are plenty of available black women and black men out there. There are plenty of them out there, okay? But you can't control attraction. Now, if Serena came out and said that I hate black men ain't shit, I only date white dudes, by all means slander her, talk shit about her. I will totally understand that because I never subscribe to that. I don't like black dudes that say that, I don't date black women because they all have attitude problems. All of them are this way and that way. They're all ghetto. You don't know every black woman to make that claim. You can't generalize people like that. So if somebody says that, I get it. But if somebody tells you, look, I just met the person and I fell in love with them, it's really nothing you can do about that. You can't control that. They're attracted to them. You can't control it. It's the same thing with friendship. If my neighbor, I got a white neighbor across the street, okay, if me and him happen to bump into each other and end up talking about Michael Jordan, and it leads into a discussion about basketball, we obviously have something in common. And he like, hey man, why don't you come over and have a few beers and we can discuss basketball or watch the game. And this is something that we truly love. Why would I not go over there and talk to this guy because he's the enemy? When he didn't come to me as an enemy. He just wanted to talk about basketball and watch some basketball. Okay, why would that make me a coon? Because I'm having a friendship with a guy who has common interests with me. Okay, if the black dudes in my neighborhood are not into basketball, they're into soccer, and I'm not into that shit. What am I supposed to do? Stop loving basketball. Don't love basketball at all. And just start loving soccer so I can just hang with them. I should go through all of that to hang with them when this guy across the street already has a common interest with me and we're cool. Like, we came off to each other cool. He never came to me like he had some type of ulterior motive or something. I don't get that shit, and to me, it makes you look just like the Klansmen and the Nazis that we rebel against. What's the difference in what you're teaching when you're teaching divisiveness? What is the difference between what you're saying and what David Duke is saying? What's the difference? But you would tell me that David Duke is the enemy. To me, he sounds just like you. So that's one of the aspects that I don't like about the conscious community. Another thing that I hate about the conscious community is the teaching of division. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there. You guys can get in the comment section. Tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. For those that may be in the conscious community that run into this and you like, oh my God, you don't have nothing against interracial dating, and you will have the audacity to go across the street and talk about LeBron James with a white dude, you a fucking coon. Get in there and call me that. I'll be interested to read that, okay? Anybody that agrees with me or have anything else to expand my mind on it, get in there and let me know. You guys have a good one. Peace.